Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium. Girl, it's what I heard. Allegedly, it's just the word. Allegedly, it's on the street. Allegedly, I sing to the beat. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly, lee, lee, lee. Allegedly. So Tiffany Haddish was on Hollywood Unlocked. Let's see if they gave us anything worth joking about. Why we gotta open with 3 Jason Lees making poses? All 3 of them look pregnant. That's right, but you had, your stomach stapled, so now you're slimming down, but you're still ugly. And your friends is tacky. Why that girl got on that Kim Kimble look? It don't look good on Kim Kimble. I think she showed everybody you ain't got to wear that all leather. That Wilson's look from the 90s is out. Child, leather wearing in the summertime, but oh God, we gonna start with you big up on yourself for your weight loss. I know it's a struggle, but I don't need to hear about it. Can we get to the tea? Do I come on here and tell you everything that goes? No, I just give you the jokes and get on my way. Jason Lee, people rejected you for your personality, not because of your body size. Big men been getting it done. So Jason basically said he was paying for men with abs and good bodies, and now Jason Lee, no matter how thin or fit you get, you will still be the same sorry being you are now, and always have been. Oh, now hold on, Jason Lee. Are you trying to shade Sissy Moya? Because I remember back in the day, you said that you and Sissy Moya used to cuddle, and that's all that happened. And now he calling you trying to get that old thing back. He came over and wouldn't give you the bus. But I remember that story. So you won't cuddle with Sissy Moya now that you've got some weight out of the way? You like, look, you ain't give me the bus before, you ain't gonna get it now. Trying to get a good story on Hollywood Unlocked. I could see it. I could see it. They asked Jason Lee if he's the big spoon or the little spoon, and he said, I'm always the big spoon. It depends on the evening. I feel like sometimes you hold your man, sometimes he holds you. That's sad if you could never get held. You missing out. Getting held is the bee's knees. Jason Lee gonna say, I'm not getting penetrated, so that's not in the conversation. Yes, because your bus is dirty. That's why. You don't know how to fleet. You give a dingleberry tea. We are going on about cuddling and crap. I am ready to get to Tiffany Haddish's tea. DJ Damage is talking about his days as a hobosexual where he would literally in college crash with girls in the dorm. Not for the puss, but for the quick walk to class. Right when I thought men couldn't get any more sorry. There's always a new level. Now Jason Lee trying to impress us with the fact that he bought hotel bed linens. Girl, we know you got money. We happy for you. We watching your little show. Where's the tea? This is taking too long. Okay, let's see if we can fast forward through the Good Samaritan portion of the interview. I'm happy you're doing important work, but I came here for the tea. I wanted to hear about Common's penis, not your charity contributions. Common's penis, uncut or not. Lord, Jason Lee saying we don't need geography and he don't know what it is. He has GPS. You see, if you don't know geography, somebody will sell you a house in Constantinople. Okay, now this was interesting. Tiffany said she's tired of playing dumb. I could see wanting that non-threatening, hey, I'm the comedian thing. I could get that. Oh, Lord, now Jason talking about his weight again. His weight loss is going to be like Wendy in her degrees, the accomplishment we never hear the end of. It is 4:45 p.m. It is too early on the West Coast for this nonsense. Now, Jason Lee said he's sick of seeing people sad out there over what they didn't get rather than focus on what they getting. And I wonder if that was a low-key shade to Nicki Minaj. I think it was. I didn't say it, he said it, just I caught the shade. Maybe she did too. Did you? Maybe it's shady of me to think that. I'll own it. So we talking about Tiff's new hair now. I like her rocking the bald. She got a good head shape. Child, it has been 30 minutes and she ain't said much about Common. Okay, so at the end of the interview, she says there's no rush on her in marriage with Common. So Jason Lee, thank you for the bait and switch. Tiffany, it was an okay interview, but if you had said let's talk about education and health issues in America, y'all might have hit your target audience instead of those of us who came here for the tea. But Tiffany, it ain't your fault. You didn't title the video. I ain't mad at you. You gave a good interview. Wouldn't expect, and honestly, I'm surprised, and I did get to know a lot more about you. I'm impressed with the woman that I got to see. I always thought you were talented, would love you to come out with the stand-up special that shuts everybody up. Just come out with something that shuts them up. Okay, so that was not the interview I wanted to see. So now we're going to keep on with our Fox Soul allegedly show check-in. And check out Angela Yee's new show. Now, she's got the Jasmine brand on, and I get so much news from that website. They get so much new tea. I'm here for Jazz, but not for Ange. Oh my goodness, you look like you're trying to give us an Alicia Keys tea, and then you've got on a Joni Mitchell sweater. I can't stand you. Why don't they have her looking directly at the camera? Is this a multi-camera setup? Because she's looking like, she's literally talking into the camera, looking over here. And it's like, girl, no. It's not even like me where I'm looking at the TV show where there's a reason where it's like, he's reacting, so yeah, he's gonna be looking at it. I try to look into the camera. See, now already, I started out liking the Jasmine brand until I found out she was friends with Angela Yee in real life, and now I gotta look at her with a side eye because you are the company you keep. So Jazz says she likes to keep it profesh and not really be friends with the people she covers. And I feel like if I'm your friend, I will never cover you. So I can kind of understand that. Like, I could never get why Anderson Cooper covered Kathy Griffin, because I'm like, that's supposed to be your friend. Like, even if you don't agree with her, you don't speak about that publicly. It's really easy to say, just because I'm a public person and I have relationships with other public people, I don't speak about that. I don't speak about my friends. There needs to be boundaries, so I do understand that. She said Omaha is a black Midwest city and she's from there. I had no clue Omaha had black people. None. Ain't never been. I don't know anybody from there. I didn't know. Did y'all know? I didn't know. Y'all probably knew. Oh, Jasmine, I'm not disliking you, but Lord, this hair that's making you look like the diva from The Fifth Element, except in pink. It's just, it gives me you put this crap on when you do press and then you take it off so that you can move about Los Angeles and the world without people recognizing you. It gives me a gimmick tee, like Nickel Minaj. I think I might just start calling her Nickel because all I got is 5 cents for her. Right here, Nick. Okay, now she's explaining the pink hair. She used to have locks, so she took pink to stand out on the red carpet after she cut her dreads off and had a short blonde do. But you could do something better now, girl. You done made it. Okay, this is boring. I like Jasmine Brand, but this is boring. She's giving Tanya Sam tea. I am yawning. So, and then, Angela's never given me anything but a headache. So I'm going to cut it here. I would rather listen to Candace Dillard's song than this. I actually listened to Candace's little song while I heated up my shell and made some toast because that interview was that sorry. Ooh, Angela, I'm going to have to talk to Fox Soul. We might have to get the allegedly show over there because damn, girl, you are boring. I've had flatulence more interesting and more poignant. Let's see if we can look at another little Jason Lee interview so you don't have to. Child, I ain't seeing nothing interesting enough to even peep at. Let's see if Claudia and the girls have anything to say on Cocktails and Queens. Child, ain't nothing over here either. I'ma see you soon for something. Lord, is it time for Housewives of Salt Lake City to come on because we need more content? So we open with Phaedra lying about the funeral home that never came to fruition, much like your law career. Phaedra trying to get Apollo in on her funeral scheme scam so that they would have access to more social security numbers, but he liked to keep his felonious activities above ground. So Cynthia's still upset with Peter for bailing on her at the Bailey agency opening, but I mean it was a fraudulent business to begin with. And he would know. Peter said, "We haven't been on a date night in a full year because you can't afford one. You've got a stay-at-home budget." Now Cynthia gonna say, "Oh, the money isn't our major problem." Then why are you suing him for $170,000 today? Because he was broke as a he-hank as a he-hank. So Cynthia thinks 50-year-old Peter is gonna change. Child, if he couldn't change himself to run a functional business, he can't change for you. Grand Wizard Zolciak, mute and best fiends. Now we've got Candy Birds thinking she's going country. So we've got Candy singing her song, and it did go on a little too long. She was just as nervous pervis. Why wouldn't you have somebody do a demo track like a professional? Child, I had to fast forward through that little music interlude, although it was more music than you get on Love and Hip Hop. Oh, we've got Nene and her possum on her head. Oh, she's giving us the Peter Pan do now. Oh, she with Marlo. So this is Nene and Marlo squashing the Charles Grant drummer. Oh, but the back of Nene's head. The only thing Nene did was the front. Oh, the back of your head looks like aloe pee-pee. Girl, that blonde and just burnt. That shit is burnt down to the root. The root-all, I'm the toot-all. Oh, Lord, She Ain't by She Ray. Well, actually, The House by Mama Thelma. Listen to me, house. Mold-filled edifice. But this is when she was still squatting in Bob's old place. Oh, she going to see Grand Wizard Zolciak because won't nobody else mess with her. Child, I see why they got Sheree off the show. This scene with Kim is boring. Oh, Lord, we heading to the Willie Watkins funeral home with Phaedra. This is a filler ep. So Willie Watkins says you've got to get into a deep apprenticeship part of the funeral home business. Oh, Lord. Fast forward. Child, a filler scene with Candy buying country gear. I don't need it. And neither do you. Girl, this is getting real bumper real quick. Okay, Nene and the fried back of her head in an ill-fitting blue dress arrives to a charity event looking like she needs the charity. Oh, this is the Captain Planet jewelry fundraiser. But, you don't have money for jewelry if the back of your head looks like that. Now, Marlo bought jewelry, but Nene didn't. Nene said, I don't need a $25,000 pair of earrings because you can't afford them. And because even if you bought some, you'd pick the tackiest ones there. Well, I don't know, Gabrissy might beat you to the punch, but she ain't got money either. Marlo thanking her for showing up to the event, but Nene ain't bought nothing. I wouldn't be hanging out with her. Oh, now Apollo stopping by Phaedra's phony office with some flowers she bought herself. Or maybe the fraud purchased them. Oh, God, we're still with this fake funeral plotline? Really? I gotta listen to this? Actually, I don't because I have the mute button handy. And Best Fiends open. Shitty boo, shitty what, shitty you, shitty boo, shitty plot lines. It's true. I fast forwarded so much through this episode. It's been a waste of time. Oh God, Cynthia and Penelope Thomas Bailey trying to fix their fraud of a marriage. It was a business deal gone bad. Oh, they're in couples therapy and I've got to care? I don't know about this. So Cynthia says Peter don't listen. That's why his businesses kept running into the ground. The issue is you ran through Cynthia's money. That's the real issue, but Cynthia ain't brave enough to say it. So we can just fast forward through this because I ain't got the patience to watch them pretend at this marriage. I just don't. Oh yeah, that's how we end the episode. We gonna go right on to the next one. Because watching them yammer at each other with this pastor, I can't care. Alleged what? Alleged who? Allegedly, allegedly. Don't blame, don't sue. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly.